everyone, and welcome back to another Tuesday Voxedit with me, Panda Pops. How are you all doing? How are we? We all good? Yeah? Hope you are. I just realised the sound all went down. Let's do the crowd cheering again. There we go. Hey guys, how are we doing? Let's get into this. So, I told you guys we would do stuff with the templates, especially the swords. We're going to make a new sword. We did... Oh no! I just realised. Oh, I did not change any of the titles for the stream. It all says that it's Thursday. It most definitely isn't. Can I change it midway through? Does that show up as a change if I change it midway through? Oops. Let's just change that real quick. Shh. We'll all pretend that I definitely was on top of this before this happened. Does that show its changed title? I have no idea. Does it? Yeah, there we go. It's changed. I've just checked. Okay, so we definitely didn't have the wrong sort of title. Anyway, the last sword we had was this salmon fish sword. I'm thinking we're going to go and make a swordfish. I think we're going to do a swordfish. If you guys have any better ideas that you would want me to do. So we made swords and shields as equipment, but when I try to do armor and helmets, it just uploads as entities. That was a while ago. Maybe it's a bug that's fixed. Once again, much like with the blades and shields, definitely don't be unlocking these. I suppose we could put the sword on hold, and we could do, what did you say you did armor, helmets. Okay, so we'll do a helmet. I don't know what I want to do. Don't even know if I want it to be part of my actual thing. Where's my random bits? There we go. Helmet 1. I have to rename this bad boy. So we can, again, add things here. I don't even know what sort of helmet I want. That's the thing. Don't know what I want. Made of bones, but it uploads as an entity. So did you do the unlocking thing that lots of people do, where you get this, then go to the animator, do create new asset, and then on the new asset do import hierarchy? Or did you fully use this? I've got a feeling maybe there was a bug. When you go to export it, it's saying entity, does the human show up? Because I feel like this is something that a lot of people have had issues with. The human here needs to fully be ghosted out, and you should not see any human body parts over here. Like, you shouldn't see any of those. But you definitely should have done it. If you... Let me just... Yeah. If you unlocked it, that would have changed it to entity. If you'd done the whole going out of here, create new asset, let's pretend this chair's a new asset, and then went here and did import, and then went and found that helmet 01 and moved it over so you could do some fancy animation and stuff with it, that could have done it. But I've done plenty of tests where it has worked. I don't even know what sort of helmet I want to make. Don't make helmets often. back of the head. There it is. Okay, cool. Right, and then all I'm gonna do is... I literally have no idea. Honestly, I don't remember how you went about doing it. How do you know how big your assets will be when it's finally added to the sandbox? So generally, a lot of it comes from experience, but you need to know the size of, like, relative size. So the humans are 64 voxels tall, which is 2 meters in the sandbox world. 1 meter is 32 voxels, which is about halfway up the avatar. So you go off of that. A lot of the time I spent looking at the sizes of the medium humans, because the medium humans are the same size as the avatars, which then allows you to get an idea of the size. But also you can export to your inventory and then go into Game Maker and test it out there to make sure the sizes are correct. How to do it correctly? Yeah, so you would just make whatever you're making in here. So if you're doing a helmet, you would do everything in here. You would add your new parts. So front. Oh, I really need, like, a vision here. I wasn't expecting to be making a helmet, so I have no idea what I want to do. Let's do like a leaf. Another leaf. So bear with me as we go through this process, because I'm doing this correctly now. So anything you make, like, you cannot, I did this on the live stream for the sandbox yesterday. You do not unlock the ones that are meant to be equipment. Don't, because then it takes the equipment off of it. It won't be equipment anymore. And on the back, no, there we go, beautiful. Okay, and then what I'm going to do from here is make a child node, call this front, grab this, put this to where I want to position it. So you can't move the main node, you can move everything else. I'm gonna have like a weird leaf type green thing here. And then for the top of the head, helmet, whatever it is, that. So we are going to go for a brown now that I've just kind of come up with a color theme, I guess, with that. Grab hold of a dark green, pull that forward, just a tip. What T is the file you're editing? The head one. The helmet, the template, the headpiece. I'm editing the headpiece. Yeah, headpiece. Headpiece is what I'm editing. To make very detailed voxel assets, but it be small in relation. No, so one voxel will always just be one voxel, so you can't add additional detail onto that. So yeah, you can't do small, high detailed assets, no. Right, and then just at the back. Once again, because this was not planned, it is not going to be brilliant. I had a sword planned. That was what I was going to be doing. A sword. But apparently, no. Right, that should be about right. And then, I want this to be a different brown. Good, there we go, lovely. And, like this. You can still get sort of good quality detail even with even without needing to go into huge detail. Like you can make really good quality looking assets without doing high detail. For small things, I mean. Okay, and then all I'm gonna do is just a little right. Trim that down so it's smaller. It doesn't got a little bit of clipping going on here. You want to see if there's any Z fighting and maneuver that so you don't get it. That looks great. Right, and then for what you want to animate, you can't animate the main headpiece, but we can animate any other bits that we put on. So down for the animation, I'm just going to make this all around there. It's going to, I put the pivot point in the wrong place. Go back. Pivot point is 100% in the wrong place. It needs to be at the top here. Yeah. Okay, go back. Move that up. Perfect. Right, so now for our animation. Now there you go. Now you've done it. That's great. To have that go up. And then it's going to slide in. Wait a few seconds. And it's going to go back out, paste, and back down, paste. That's the animation. And then we just save it. File, export to marketplace. This will make sure it gets exported to your inventory. New asset, green helmet. Delete. And then you don't need to put any behaviors or anything on it. You can give it some categories if it will. Why? Why are you saying provision not found? Don't lie to me. It literally is right there. Look. Right there. So silly. We'll call it magic and plant. None. Continue. You see right there, equipment. Ignore the fact that I've got a blue send to approval button and you guys don't have a blue send to approval button. I am in the creator fund, have been for almost 2 years. Yeah, there you go. And you'll know it's equipment by this little sword right here. Oh, I'm doing a game for the Retro Game Jam because I have a game made from before that could fit. However, I thought making equipment for the Omnivore's Voxedit contest. Yes, so if you want to see sort of a little bit more detail about that, then definitely go check out the official Sandbox stream that happened yesterday, the Voxedit one that I do. And that was a whole thing about it. Whole 1 hour doing animations. Is that in another channel? It's the official Sandbox streams, so their channel. It's on their channel. Anyway, let's actually do what we were meant to do today, which is animate a sword. Swordfish sword as well, apparently. Where did I put the salmon sword? And there we go. No, is that final sword? What? Oh, no. Right. Where did I put? Oh, equipment. It's in equipment. I've got a whole section dedicated to pardon me, equipment. Equipment. Okay, so sword, fish, sword. Save. Show us the sword. Which sword? Oh, wait, how to do a sword? Well, the salmon sword has no animations. The salmon sword is just a salmon sword. But I did edit parts of it, obviously, and made the sword into a salmon. Right, I now need to look at a swordfish. Swordfish. Okay. Once again, kind of greys, maybe a little bit of like a metallic-y blue for the swordfish. But welcome everybody. Sorry, I've not been welcoming everyone. I've been concentrating like straight away. Straight up concentration. What have you guys been up to? Have you had a good start of your week? Right, so what I'm thinking is I'm gonna make this a little bit different. And this bit's gonna be the tail, and he's actually just gonna straight up be holding sword. Like the nose of the swordfish. So, new. So, usually when I'm making something that I'm not so used to making, I will make the entire thing in this one place, which is what I'm going to do. Swordfish needs to be pretty long. I'm going to do it as a 55. Definitely is going to be a little bit too long, but we'll work with it. I am going to go for, right, it's got they usually have quite a darker nose. I'm just going to take that off for a second. This is our nose. Now we can start this bit. That's the nose. Then start adding just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna have to be longer. There's no way I'm gonna put the mirror back on. Okay, so it sort of goes up and then it just kind of curves and then back down. Could probably do with it curving back down around here, which means the rest of this can now go away. And yep, this does need to be bigger. Been up to trying to get 100 subs and making videos. Dancing Sweater, that's awesome. You've been so busy. That how to best make multiple variations of avatar heads without having to redo them over and over again, having the model layers limit to 16 hertz. The avatars aren't available right now. If you're using the medium human heads to do that sort of thing, the medium... Oh, here we go. Okay, so I know not a lot of people know this, and I did double check this as well. So, number one, the avatars are temporarily disabled in Voxedit. They have been for a while, and the medium humans are not avatars. They do not work as avatars. So... no, there's no avatars for you to be able to do that sort of stuff. Go West, I did see your animation. It looked really good. And also, I did mention this before. So some of these on here, this one I don't think does. This has just got a behavior citizen. These behaviors, the ones that say avatars, do not make them avatars. There is no possible way right now. I'm double checking these. Yeah, these are all citizens. There's no possible way right now to get an avatar from the marketplace. The only way to get an avatar is by going to avatar and creating your avatar over here. In the marketplace, they are not avatars. Even if the behavior, here we go. I am only picking these because I know these have the behavior avatar. This does not make them an avatar. You cannot play as this. If you purchase this character, it does not make it an avatar, unfortunately. In the future, this may be possible. They are working a way for the medium humans to be used as avatars, but as of right now, they do not class as avatars. They cannot be used as avatars. Playing every stream. In all fairness, this I have only explained a couple of times on streams because I didn't realize it was quite prevalent as it is. Remember, the majority of people watching are new to Sandbox. Exactly, which is why I repeat it. And I don't mind people asking these sort of questions. And also, there was an issue because of a certain person uploading them as behaviors as avatars and posting that they would be used as avatars. They cannot be used as avatars. In the future, there is a possibility, yes, they are working away, but you do need to realize as of right now, they are not usable as avatars. Purchasing this would not be usable as an avatar. I'm pretty sure there's a couple more as well if I just put in avatar. Yeah, we got some of these here. So they all have... Well, he has the behavior citizen. What? Oh, because it says avatar up there. That's why you came up. But some of them do have the behavior avatar. They aren't avatars. They're not, unfortunately. They're not avatars. I'm sorry. I understand that. I figured that they would allow us to replace the individual... maybe, but the avatars from... This is literally from my experience. I don't really know how all that will go about. Whether, you know, they'll make that a thing or how it'll work. Generally, from my experience, when avatars were there in Voxedit templates, they were a separate thing. Like, the equipment and everything is a separate thing. The avatars were also a separate thing that you don't usually just put head from one, but maybe, I don't know, that'll have to be just something you'll see in the future. But you would most likely, at the very least, you should be able to import it over. You should be able to import it over. Hopefully, yeah. I mean, it depends how they go about everything. Like, yeah, but it should be fine. Just something to bear in mind. Because a lot of people, the reason I say this is a lot of people were advertising, like, we've got a sale on Sandbox for this as an this and this as an avatar, and it wasn't an avatar. You couldn't use it as an avatar, so that's why I say be careful. That looks a bit better. Looking at the tutorials they released when avatars were editable, it looked like it would work fine. Hopefully, yeah. I'm sure it will. I mean, it would make sense that it would, but once again, I'm not in the business of saying, yes, this will definitely work without knowing that it will definitely work. I just realised I should have... Right, no, just... It's Control Y, isn't it? I hate it when I do this, because then I can't remember how I've done it. Go. Can we use custom avatars this season? I mean, what do you mean by can you use custom avatars? You were able to use your own avatars last season. You'll all I definitely know is you'll be able to use the Snoop Dogg ones if you get a Snoop Dogg. They will be available to be used. But what do you mean if you go to create? If you go to Sandbox Create and create your own avatar, you were always able to use that. I used my own. If you go to avatar, create avatar, do you mean that? Do you mean these? Other people? I could see other people's avatars. Not everybody looked all the same. Some people did. Right, this one is in line with this. Go. 1, 2, and then comes out. 2, then out. 1, 2, then comes out. So 2 comes out. 2. Right up. There. Go. I wanted to use ones I've created. How have you created an avatar? How? The avatars aren't available. How have you created an avatar? DJ EJ. Have to save it as something else and then change it. Yeah, how? Can't use what you have created yet. Mine currently does not match from the Sandbox site and Game Maker. What do you mean? Yours doesn't match? Last time I did, but I looked. Oh, what, you used a thingy? But I don't know. I don't know if there'll be avatars that you can be as. I just knew I was being an avatar. So I thought other people were. Because I saw other people dressed up. I thought the only ones that weren't dressed up as, you know, their own avatars just didn't have their own avatars. Alright, there we go. This needs to be a little bit thicker. So we're going to do that, and then this one. Go like that. Take this out. So there. Lovely. And before we add any more detail to the swordfish, I'm just gonna create a swordfish. Wow, he's huge. But that does look about right. Have him hold it there. Yeah. Okay, pretty happy with that. I could see my custom avatar, but others could see the normal grey clothes avatar. That's weird. Them saying that people using their custom Voxedit created avatars was a bug that wasn't support. Ah, okay. So do you mean like ones that you created back when avatars were available? Because like I said, avatars are disabled. You can't create your own avatars. Guys, can't. Okay, so what I'm going to do right here now is this is going to be split up into lots of different parts. And then we're going to color him in. So we are going to do nose and tail as separate parts. And then this bit can be left alone. So nose. Delete everything but the nose. All of this. So now there's no way of making custom avatar to use in game made by us and publish it in the drafts gallery for others to play with. No, not at the moment. The avatar templates are currently disabled for numerous updates. They're going through a huge update, which is why they are temporarily disabled. Right, so we've done the nose. Now we need to do the tail. So how much of the nose did I do? Did I only do that bit of the nose? Right, the tail. The tail's going to be the easy bit. Everything south of... Actually, that's not the easy bit. How did... Oh, there we go, because it's where it gets thick. Then we are going to move the pivot to the center of the tail, so 2.5 up. Fine, that's fine at the back. Whoops. Why did you get moved? Why's this nose got moved? Okay, that was silly of me. Create nose. And link. Pop the nose there. Move you to where you belong. I thought it done it perfectly, but apparently not. There. Beautiful. When you make your game, how are you able to obtain the salmon and the fish sword? I haven't decided that yet. I'm gonna go to the toilet real quick because I had a tea and I started drinking water right before the stream started. So I'm going to put on some lovely music for you guys while I quickly go pee. I am back. Magician, I disappeared. I am. What if I use a citizen as a custom avatar in a game? How is it not going to work properly? How does it... You shouldn't be able to. That's just what I've been told. You shouldn't be able to be using a NPC as an avatar. If you are able to, well done, you found a workaround, but as far as I'm aware, you shouldn't be able to. In the future, medium humans, small humans, and I believe possibly large humans should be usable as avatars in the future. This is just what I've been told, but that's not something that's in it right now. Lovely music, what are we listening at? What are you listening at, or what are you listening to? You're listening to my music. This is my own music. Right, anyway, let's carry on with the fish. So we've done the nose. Next, off of the nose, I'm just looking at how this goes. So child node, handles, and then child node blade. So create child node off of the nose to be fish, and then a child node off of the fish to be tail. Then we are going to place the tail on. Tail needs to roughly go here, go up. About right. What music was that? I need it to work. What do you mean? What music was that? You need it to, oh, you need that music to work? It's literally my own music. I'm not, I own that music, it's mine. Do you have an idea of what to make? What, me? Oh, well, I don't know what your project is, Masaki. I can't tell you what to make. Make a chair. There you go. That's your task. Go make a chair. The task I give everyone. Alright, and then we're going to do the fish. So we're going to, and I'm also going to delete out the other fish now. Be that one, delete. We're just left with this. We're just colouring already made assets. That's a really good thing to do, by the way. I fully support that. Right. Where is the sections that I've cut off? So I definitely, oh wait, this way. Anybody doing anything fun lately? Like, what's everybody's fun plans? Nope, that's actually deleted one too much. There we go. Right from there. Beautiful. No. Cute. And I actually can't fully remember. I think it's just all of this section that I did. Seems about right. And then once again, I am going to have to move this to this point and halfway up. Save. Tail needs to go into position. About right. That looks good. Now he's holding a swordfish. And crypto mining rig so far. That's awesome. You're making a chair. Perfect. Give the music. No. Hey, Den. How you doing? Dancing sweater? I usually don't mind people shilling themselves on my channel, but like, you are going hardcore shilling right now. Do you want to like maybe turn it down just a little bit? Because that's a lot of shilling. Like a lot. And usually I'm perfectly okay with people shilling themselves, and I'm definitely not saying don't. I'm saying turn it down. Just a tad. But let's do some more swordfishness. I took away my picture of a swordfish. How am I meant to know what colour a swordfish is now? Okay, here's my swordfish. They're all different colours. Okay, we're gonna go for a blue belly. Oh no, I haven't even put its silly fins on. It's got no fins. Ah. I'll add it afterwards. Doing good. How's my day going? Oh my gosh, I've had such a busy day. That's how my day's going. Right, where is it? Usually, some swordfish. Yeah, we're gonna go for like a blue belly-ish one. Yeah, it's been going alright. I had a fairly stressful-ish morning. I've been really busy. I wouldn't say stressful. No, I shouldn't say stressful. I've had a busy morning. It's definitely not been stressful. I've just been doing like a ton of work. Like a ton. Can you put music in the background? I'm working while watching your stream and it was pleasant. I'll probably pop it on in a little bit, but I only have shush, no, not yet. I only have like 5 to 6 minutes of actual music that I own that I can play. And as much as I would love to put the YouTube copyright-free ones on, I've had it time and time again where I get copyright strikes for it, even though it's copyright-free and I've got numerous that have that music. So I will pop it on in the background, but in a little bit. Name the fish finless. I mean, yes, let's do it. Plus, it's like he is being used to like fight. Maybe he lost his his fins while fighting the great fight. Makes sense to me. It makes sense to you guys? Yeah, okay, cool. We're all in agreement. Makes total sense. Absolute total sense. Dead fish. That fish looks tasty. Little nori? Yeah. Suppose it probably does. I don't eat as much fish as I probably should because they're super healthy for you. I most definitely don't eat as much fish as I should. Alright, and then let's go. I'm going to take this colour, so I'm going to copy and paste it down here. But I'm going to make it sort of a little bit more greyish. That. And then also take this, copy it, slightly more grey again. More grey. There we go. Have that go down into the tail. So I like the idea that all of this ends that bit so we don't get any Z fighting. If you've got two pieces that are connecting to each other, it's usually a good idea for a minimum of one voxel be that same colour that's colliding into that so you don't get Z fighting issues. Does that look like a swordfish yet to you guys? Cod liver oil capsules. I don't know, I think I'd rather eat the fish than just take some cod liver oil capsules. That sounds... Ugh. Eat a fish oil pill if you don't eat fish, still get the benefits. Yeah. I mean, not like if I'm in a country that serves fish, like I'll have fish like out, but cooking my saying that though, I did used to cook a really nice fish meal, but I don't anymore. I made it with like this like English mustard and a little bit of Greek yogurt mixed together so you still get like the mustardy, because English mustard is like super strong. You still get like the super strong kick, but then you can just sort of balance it out with the Greek yogurt a little bit. And I used to use that as like a paste over it and crisp it with the skin on and stuff. It was really tasty, but I don't make it really anymore. There we go. Does this look good? I think it does. Hey, 9A7A. Hey, Space Bamboo, how you doing? It's me to just DM a Twitter, you a screenshot of an asset I made. It's not working properly. Can I take a look? Yeah, I should. Do you know what? I really should like schedule some time to do like a stream where I can tell you like do like support stuff. Like I'll tell you why your assets aren't working. Or, you know, all that jazz. There we go. Found you. Ah. Okay. What's not working with your asset? What's not working with it? Also, why have you named it 2? Probably shouldn't have named it 2. You should do any animations on idle. 1. Oh, okay. I can see one thing. You unlocked the asset. That's why all of this is here. If you've got the chests and everything, then you've unlocked the asset. No, 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 no. Don't unlock the asset. You now, that's useless. You now can't actually use that. As soon as you start seeing the body parts in here, you pretty much turned it into an entity. That's what you've done. You've turned that into an entity now. This looked fine. You see how you not got any of those body parts in here? That looks absolutely fine. You can do animation in this mode. So, huge tip for you guys. The biggest tip ever I can give you. When it comes to equipment, do not unlock those templates. Don't go about it the same way we do to get the animations to come up for, you know, these guys. These ones, you know, when we go into the animator and we go import hierarchy, don't do that. Don't do that. You've now turned that equipment into an entity. It is no longer an equipment. That's the issue. You want it to stay as this. You can do animation on this. You're watching how I did this, then you will have been able to follow every step along the way. You can go back and watch exactly what I was doing, but I will break down exactly how I've done it. I will also have a full just tutorial showing you guys as well. In love with Voxedit even more so now that I learned animations on equipment. Yay, Space Bamboo. Did you learn that from me? That's something I taught you, Space Bamboo? I hope so. I hope I imparted wisdom. That is my aim. Impart all of the wisdom on you good people out there. So I can animate the parts already came with the asset. Got it. No. So, no. Unfortunately, no. In the template, when you open the template, the main sword and everything is not edited. Like, you can't animate that. Okay, I will show you exactly what I mean once we have finished this swordfish. Let me finish the swordfish. His nose also needs to be a bit darker at the end. Go for this. Oh, whoops. Okay, that looks better. And let me just sort out the tail. This. Pop the mirror tool on, so perfect. Is anybody else playing Horizon Forbidden West? Anybody else playing that? Shameful Dead. I hope they give us a way to override attack animation for avatars later on. There are so many cool weapons I would like to make, but they look goofy with the Sandbox avatar attack animations. Yeah, I'm sure there will be ways to do that. You would most likely have to go about it the old way of unlocking so for it to stay as an avatar, although in the future, if they are aiming to make the medium humans usable as NPCs, then yes, you would be able to do it there. But there is an old way that we used to unlock the templates before they had import hierarchy. It's not supported by Voxedit. It was just something we used to use to be able to do it. And I do have a video on the old way of how to unlock, just in case you were, in fact, curious. There we go. Right, pretty happy with this swordfish right now. Really happy with that. So we can now animate this. Just passing by to say hi. Hey! Is it Gabriel or Gabrielle? Oh, did we have this discussion last time? Hi. Look at the old way. You're gonna do more tutorials in the future? Yes, I do. So, not many of you guys know, or a lot of the OGs do know, I am actually officially the Sandbox Voxedit community manager. One of my roles is to make a bunch of new tutorials, but I make them for the Sandbox now. I can do my own tutorials, however, they have to be at least slightly different to the ones that I make for the Sandbox. So that means a lot of doing double content, but making it different. So yes, I will be bringing you more tutorials. I am going to have a tutorial on how to mint, although I am maybe saving that for when minting does become available. But in fact, while we're here, why you don't quality option, Panda? Why don't I quality option what? Why don't I quality option what? What am I quality optioning? I'll continue to chair tomorrow because I have to go. Bye, Misaki. Appreciate you being here. What was I saying? Yeah, so let me know. Do you guys want a video showing you how to mint, even though it's not possible for you guys to mint yet? Is that something you want a video talking about? Yes, I am a OG. Right, anyway, swordfish. Let's animate this bad boy. Also, I didn't do the friggin' underside, did I? That is so silly of me. Really good cheat. So, because this is equal, I can put this mirror on. Yes, you're curious about minting. That's also the next official Sandbox tutorial is, no, it's not. It really isn't. I'm sorry. I know you really want some inverse kinematics, but no. I've got a lot more basic tutorials I've got to get out for people. Also, I kind of don't like the inverse kinematics. I don't use it. Hardly anybody actually uses the inverse kinematics. Okay, we're just missing... Ah, this side! Oh wait, so I can color you in. Great, and then where else is missing? This side. Looks great. They might change the minting before it goes live. No, I doubt it. I don't think they're going to change how the minting goes. The only thing that might change is obviously moving to Polygon, minting on Polygon. But I mean, maybe? Yeah, probably. I've got a feeling it would be on Polygon when it comes over. Sorry, I had a message off of someone. Armor are you going to do for the Omni contest? I can't take part. Well, technically I could because it's not a contest I'm running, but I'm not going to. It'd be a bit bad form if the Voxedit community manager started taking part in the Voxedit contest. Don't you think? Do you think that would be a bit weird? What's a huge mess? Oh, inverse kinematics. Yeah, I've heard it's not great to use. I think it would confuse more people than be helpful, maybe. I made one, so I've got one that's made, and that's the one for the Sandbox to officially use to help partners. To help partners understand the whole minting process, so when they get assets that need to be minted, then, yeah, they could do it off of the video I've given them. Yes, there will be. The video that I've done does include about gems and catalysts. It's just not possible right now for you guys to earn, buy, or sell gems and catalysts. It's a very manual process as of right now. I would love the challenge if you compete. 3 to 6 pieces? I mean, that's a whole freaking collection, isn't it? That's awesome. Right, what we do, I don't want too much with the swordfish. I'm still curious about Baydad91. Hi, why you don't quality option Panda? I want to know what that's all about. I don't know why I don't quality option. Why don't you quality option me? No. Why don't you quality option me? What is quality option? It's 1 AM for me. Take care. Dan Wen, have a great sleep. Definitely get some sleep. Everybody needs to get some sleep. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Is the min amount too? I don't think there's no minimum amount. As far as I'm aware, there's no limit on how many you can submit at all. I think you can submit however many assets you want. What in one of my Voxedit contests that say one of mine in the Voxedit contest I did like ages ago that I won, I got first place and I had 3 other assets submitted. So I got first place on one, 5th or 6th place on the other one, and the other one had an absolute awful thumbnail, so that placed ridiculous, and I don't know about the final one. This, like, if I just make... I can even like swing it from side to side. Quite funny. Go up. Hey, so that's pretty much how you do it. Now you can have some background music. I love watching your streams when I can catch them. I wouldn't have thought of using the back end of the swordfish as a weapon instead of the nose. Well, I just thought that's the easiest part to hold. Surely. Like, surely the nose is the easiest part to hold. You'd like hold the nose and go, hanga! No? I'd hold the nose. Am I the only one that would hold the nose? Is everybody there holding the tail other than me? Be using the nose. First of a kind. Awesome! Space Bamboo, I wish you all of the luck. All of the luck. Can you show us what this looks like when a character is using it? Oh, most definitely, yes. Okay, so what we do need to bear in mind right here, really, really good example. Also, this is the first time in a very long time that I've unequipped these. So I unlinked their original. So we'll see how this actually works. Super, super important for you guys. Absolutely super important. When you do any animation, take your arrowhead all the way to the end of the animation. Click this diamond to make sure that everything ends on the same keyframe. By keyframe, I mean these individual lines. They are keyframes. These little tiny lines right here, they're keyframes. You need it to end all on the same keyframe. Even if it's not moving, even if it's a part that does nothing, that's what you do. I think I'd hold my own nose. Oh, that's funny. Alright, let's zoom this out. Save file, export. Did I break it? I broke it. Oh, do you know I broke it? Oh wait, it might be okay. Okay, go back. It's imported with the avatar, and I don't like that. I don't like that it's imported with the avatar. It doesn't usually. My salmon swordfish didn't. Swordfish sword. I'm not happy right now. Nature, medieval, I guess. None. Continue. This does not fill me with hope. I'm trying to look for my salmon swordfish now to double check. How long ago? Yeah, it has been imported as equipment. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure it's because I got this. I'm going to just do this right now. I think this is why people had some issues. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these back. So the blade's gonna go back. The grip, where's that? That one? Yeah. Curve, where's that go? Right, that's right, so that's where the right, handle. So confused. That's handle. Yes. Okay, so what I've done here. This music needs to stop. No, bad music. Bad music, stop. Okay, so I'm just trying to go off of what I can remember that we're meant to do here to make it appear right. And I will test the other one, but what I am going to do is I'm going to do this so we trim it to 1 and then delete that. We can't trim it anymore. We can just do that. Then I'm going to grab hold of this. Exactly the same. And delete absolutely everything. Delete absolutely everything. Leave it at 1. Delete that. What we got the sword in here. Inside, so I'm not too worried about that size. Do that. Okay, now file, export to marketplace. I'm gonna call this swordfish test 2 so I can see what they look like. Right, new asset. Yeah. Okay, so see, I don't know why this is zoomed really far away. So there we go. That's that one. Okay, and the other one with unlocking, you see how that is, how she's holding on to it? She's not meant to be there. If you've got that problem, you can't unlink. Okay, unlinking. Don't unlink. Now I've solved everybody else's problem that they had there. So I am actually just going to replace because I know that's fixed it. Yes. Yes, that is the same. That is the same problem you had. So there's your fix. There you go. I found your fix. Oh, I just clicked to send it to approval. Go back. Go back. Don't send for approval. Nobody's approving that. Delete it. Much easier. Export to marketplace again. It still seemed to work fine as equipment. Did it not come up? If it had the person in there, did it not come up? That's good that it didn't come up, but it might just look bad for it to be there, so maybe not have it there, but that's up to you. What did you expect the key for? Again, what you did accept or expect the keyframe alignment. You need, yeah, you need all these in alignment. They all need to be there to work properly. The animation to work properly. When I'm going to edit mode, there is a layer, and if I am painting there, I am not able to change color. If I am doing that, the whole color changing. Okay, so your swatches, the color that you click on your swatch, the voxels are connected to that swatch. So you would need to use a different swatch for a different voxel because they're connected to that. Let's just do this in my test area. Okay, it's still a bit broken because it's up in the air. I'm not keen on. Okay, I'm not meant to make it pick up a bubble. What is it? What component is it? I always forget. It's not a collectible, is it? I don't think it's a collectible. Ah, every time. Oh. Whoops. Did it again. Who else always presses tab? Am I the only one? Okay, so it's not quite in the right place. Yeah, that's not quite in the right place. I might have to edit that a little bit. But there's the swordfish. So the position needs to be moved. Weird how it looks fine where it is, but that's fine. I can move that. No issue. Just made the sword that rips through the bear. That rips through the bear's hand. Ah. Does the sword make you hungry? Ah. Right, what time is it? Does anybody have the time? Oh, and also, hi, Game Dizzy. How are you? Oh, it's almost time for me to make a cup of tea. Just needs to be moved in the position. But we get the idea. You want tea? What sort of tea do you want? You've been super busy, sorry couldn't make... Oh, don't worry about it. I've been so busy too. We've all been busy. Everybody's been busy. So yeah, that pretty much works. I just need to do a few edits to it. Not gonna do that now. I'm gonna pop into my tavern game, make a few little changes while we're in this section. See what I have actually put in my inventory. Although I think now the site automatically has it in your inventory because there's no plus button now and everything seems to be appearing in my inventory, so I'm guessing that's what's happening. And we were working on this. I am thinking of just straight up making little cabins for the fairies rather than it being out of blocks, but let me know what you guys think. We've also got the Fun Guy's duck right there that I'll be making as a collectible for my game. And we'll... Come on, attack me. Attack me. Thank you. So we got the fairy up there flying around. Everybody is top busy these days. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then she'll heal me with her sneezes. There you go. Healing sneezes. You're doing the game jam? I was thinking of doing the game jam, but I don't think I've got... Oh, I need to make that so you can't just jump over there with these. I'm gonna have to put an invisible wall there. Blocks. Do I have an invisible one? I don't think... Oh, invisible block, yes. How am I meant to see what I'm building with the invisible block? I don't like it! I don't like the invisible block. The invisible block is too invisible. Okay, that works quite nice. Okay, let's just see whether that works. Ah! I feel like I've ruined this. I'm gonna make a semi-invisible block so I can see what I'm building. An invisible block seems ridiculous. I've also jumped outside of the playing area now. There we go. Approve it. Approve what? If you're a creator builder and you're not busy, you are doing it wrong. Oh, yes. First end of the month is crazy for sure. Yeah, I got a question. I made a blade on the Voxedit app. On Voxedit, yeah. And when I go to export to market, I do step 1. Yes, you can. Okay. Oh, card Cobra. Oh, you've asked the question. Oh, come on, guys. Let's gear up. I'm sorry, this is just now a running joke because of the amount that people need to be told this. This is no reflection on you because new people join all the time. But come on, guys. We gotta... Oh, right. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Right. So, the reason... Number 1, you may notice when I do my streams, mine has send for approval. It's blue and I can click it. I am within the creative end. However, I cannot upload and do whatever I want and have anything that I want approved. The only way to get assets currently, right now, into the marketplace is, one, to be on the creator fund, creating assets that get pre-approved, or number two, be a partner. So you would need to be a pretty big company bringing out a partner game, partnering with the Sandbox to bring something there, and you would want a partnership NFT drop, in which case then you could. Other than that, the marketplace is not open to the general public. This is a feature that will be coming out. If you see the words UGC, user-generated content, that generally means content that is being made by the users. So the general public, anybody that wants to make things. There will be a few things. You would need to mint these to sell them. You would need the gems and catalysts to also sell them. These are not buyable or earnable as of yet. Everything that you see up for sale that does have those gems and catalysts have, one, they've been manually done to have those, because once again, this isn't an option that's just open to everyone. The Creator Fund applications are closed. They are closed. They, as far as I'm aware, they are not planning to open them up again anytime soon, but there may, I don't know, I'm not saying anymore. Sent approval also, but I'm not, so wait, you were able to send to approval? You should, nobody's approving it. Let's put it that way. It's a manual process, so nobody's going to be approving it. So there's going to be no one there to click approve. If you were somehow able to, I don't know, maybe you caught them in a system update and you quickly would manage to be able to click that. The info section of the stream, oh yes, you have pressed the info section. Let me information you. But anyway, currently that's not open, only people within the Creator Fund. I have been in the Creator Fund for almost 2 years now. We cannot upload and make whatever we want. There are themes, we're given a set color palette to use, and we have to stick to a somewhat set style, give or take. At no point any creations going up on the marketplace will ever be able to be copyright infringement. So you would not be able to make a Pikachu, Mario, or whatever else, Snoopy. You won't be able to make those because they're copyrighted characters. You wouldn't be able to make your versions of those. They open the game jams, but otherwise no. Yeah, you can have it open, but also you would not be able to mint your assets for those. You wouldn't be able to have them minted. They'd be approved, but those assets just wouldn't be mintable because once again, it's a manual process. You don't have the gems and catalysts there. So yeah. There you go. That's why. What's the record time that I can do it? I took longer this time. So it's useless for us to export. No. The reason for you to export to the marketplace is it ends up in your inventory. You can player test your assets. So you can go over to the game maker and test those within the game maker. You can build up your portfolio so they are there ready for when it does go live. You can have those ready to then send it for approval. Although I don't believe it's going to be a manual process, so I'm not too sure how that's going to work out, but they'll be there ready, which is a good idea to do. So it's there just in case somebody maybe if you've posted a picture of your asset, you will at least have that in your inventory ready in case somebody does a copy of it. Just publish the games can be published to drafts. Yes, yep. You slow down near the end. I don't think you beat your best time. I know. I kind of forgot what I was talking about. I went about it a different way. I stretched too much. I overstretched. I can do it quicker. Right, are you ready? Okay, what is your opinion on land? My opinion is land is great. Especially for a metaverse that actually has a full plan of what it wants to be. In terms of, like, what's my opinion on land in all blockchain games? Like, you need to do your own research. Like, you gotta really be believing in that project. If a project is super brand new and their minting for land is like ridiculously high, then I don't think that's a good thing. Sandbox, Some of the land I got in the first lot of sales that I was part of was $40. $40. And at the time, I thought that was a little bit risky. But that's just how it is. So you need to find a good project, get in usually early. But now with how it's progressed, it's worth, like, I've bought land, you know, when it was like $400. I think you done every game jam, so it might just be easier for them to leave you open for later or something. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not... As somebody who's in the creator fund, I always have that blue button option open, so I don't, and a lot of the times I don't realize when stuff that's there for the creator fund or there for artists then becomes there for other people. Right, let's see if right, Chelius, are you ready? Are you ready? Speed explanation. So guys, currently right now, only people within the creator fund can upload pre-approved assets. Pre-approved means that somebody has already looked over the assets and gone, right, they look great, you can now upload them. Every month there is a theme, you have to make an asset to that theme with a certain specification in a certain art style, give or take a little bit of leeway here or there. Within the creator fund, we cannot upload or make whatever we want whenever we want. We cannot sell whatever we want whenever we want. A very, very small portion of assets are selected to go up for sale on the marketplace by people higher up than myself. The creator fund is currently closed to new applications. However, it's still worth using Voxedit to get ready for when it opens up to absolutely everybody, as well as Voxedit contests. Just needs to record the audio and then play it. There we go. Clip it, please. Just press a button on Elgato to stop repeating every time you stream. Oh. Right, that should take up doing fine print narration on advertisements. Can't you play videos in OBS? I think so, yeah. Well, I should just get like a little screen me come up and I'll just carry on creating. I should. Oh, I'm doing that. I'm just gonna have a little screen me just explaining it. And I'll just I'll have a button just pop up and it'll be like a screen like this big in the corner of screen me explaining. Oh. I'll do like the stretch beforehand. I was like, okay guys, here we go. Here we go. PandaBot, do your thing. Oh, this is brilliant. Have my Sandbox have a... I could. And then do my voice going over it. Oh, I'm gonna have two. I'm gonna do just me talking and then Avatar Panda talking. And you guys can choose which one you like. Make it like an airline video. Oh my gosh. That would be easier with human me and not avatar me. Avatar me would be a lot of having to animate avatar me. Oxygen mask. And just have Voxel oxygen mask come down and then avatar me is just wearing a life jacket, pulling on some cords randomly. Oh, I love this. I feel like I should be writing this down so I don't forget. Right. I need to be in edit mode anyway. I don't like what I've done with the blocks, so I'm going to not save, go out and go back in, because now I've got a wall of invisible blocks that I don't know how to delete. Talking avatar animation. I'm meant to be making it ages ago. Like way back when I used to have Joseph on my stream. I did an avatar doing like hand gestures to make it look like they were doing a presentation. I should finish it. Remember the paperclip? Oh! Oh, but then you could like change how he would look. Like you could get like a little cat and like other weird things. Okay, do I just have a very tall wall? Yes. So this is how I'm gonna solve my invisible wall option. I'm just gonna have that there. I did that wrong. Mind. Okay. And then I turn that off. Turn that off. Let's just see what that looks like. Okay, so I can still run and get. Yeah, I'm stuck. Yeah, that's perfect. That wall works really well. Unless I go over here. But it's meant to. I'll make some stuff to. I'm stuck. There we go. Okay, that wall works really well. Happy with that. Cool. Really happy with that. Thank you very much. I did this as a backdrop, but I think I'm gonna be making a mountain behind this anyway. And you guys have been really good, so you get this music in the background again. Made all these public service announcements. You can job them out to other Sandbox streamers and make some. Dizzy, do you want an official Panda Bot public announcement video? Panda Bot will just be advertise me. Yes. Well, what do you want the public announcement to be? It could be, Shamefinger shamed you for putting your name down too much in things. But no, I'm joking. I missed that. Now that I've done it so you can only edit. Really, I should change that because people have cottoned on to now they need separate Google accounts to apply for giveaways. So now they're doing that, and they're also putting different wallet addresses instead of the same wallet address. They used to be really stupid and just put the same wallet address. Now they're smart and they're doing separate wallet addresses. Now I can't find the people that are multi-applying. Use the shame bell. Okay, shame bell. Oh wait, can you hear it over the music? You might not be able to hear it over the music. Wait, let's pause it. Go. Shame! 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 Yay. Oh, do you want to hear about, like, my facepalm moment the other day? So, as many of you saw the other week, somebody asked about the Creator Fund and, like, why could they not, like, send assets for approval? We explained it all nicely, and then, like, as soon as I finished explaining, they were like, but my button isn't red. Blue, but my button isn't blue like yours. And, like, I facepalmed, and that was awful. I had a very, very similar experience where I explained to somebody that they can't send to approval, the Creator Fund's closed, yada, 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 all of that jazz. That's the wrong grass. I realize that's the wrong grass. And then, literally, the comment below that, like, the literal comment below that was, why can't I send things for approval? The literal comment below it that I'd explained. It's all it is. It really, really is. I take far too much time to explain to people about that. This in the background, all of a sudden I hear shame over and over again. Oh, I'm not talking to you shameful dudes, don't worry. We're just talking about for shame. Shaming other people. Right, let's carry on working in here. So that was it. I wanted to get this area sorted. I wanted one. Should we have do I have Raffi? Go away, blocks. We do have Raffi. Of Raffi. Oh, I didn't mean to have two Raffis. Right, Raffi. Behavior. You are. Should I just make him a merely enemy? But because he likes to read, he's like really slow. He's also, wait, no, he's strong though. He's slow, but he's strong, and he's pretty speedy for his attack. His health is only 100 though, so he can go down. And we're gonna have to make a quest as well to not kill Raffi. Like you know, you shouldn't kill Raffi. Don't kill Raffi. Oh no! Did I oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I thought that looked very broken. Ah, Raffi! Ah! Raffi, what are you doing? Oh, he hits really hard! Raffi, go away! He didn't chase me. Ah! Raffi, I'm sorry! Oh my gosh! Raffi's strong! You haven't automated the process yet. Yeah, should do. Honestly, I made a video. I'm not happy with it. I'm gonna remake it. So I made a video talking about the Creator Fund. I'm editing it. I've been editing. I don't know about you guys. Anybody that edits videos and stuff, let me know. But do you ever, like, when you're editing something and you just really actually aren't too keen on it, but you're like, okay, I'm gonna still do it because it's still got all the information that's needed. I don't really want to re-record it because the information's there, it's fine. But there's just something about the video you don't like, and you're having to force yourself to edit it. It's taken me like twice as long to try and edit this video because I'm like, my mind is just like, meh. You just failed to not kill Raffi quest. Oh. So that's what Raffi the children's singer looks like. Oh, I liked the world you built. The castle is awesome. Raffi is looking great. Thanks. Right, let's try this again. I accidentally stepped on the water. Right. So the thing is, you would have to like go over and like he's like just minding his own. Look, I can peek on him. There he is. There he is. Now he's found me. Right, so the only way to escape him is if I went through here. And then he shouldn't, hopefully he won't be, yeah, he's not waiting up here. Yeah, he's back to being there again. Okay. So there is an escape route. Ah, so there's nowhere to go. Ah, have a nice stream. Hey, thanks. Oh, Imeeds. Oh my gosh, how have I said your name before? If you like the world I'm building, Space Bamboo, wait till you see the world Clankirsch is building, which I really do need to get on and make a few more of those assets. Alright, that's your music time done. Okay, so we've got him in there. I think I just want to build some assets right now. I also want a cup of tea. Do I want a normal tea? One sec, I've just got like a work thing I've got to quickly message someone about. Real quick. I'm still here. Talk amongst yourselves, guys. Alright, click the wrong name. Who clicked the wrong name? Oh, Clankesh said bye to the wrong person. To see and learn from it. Yeah. Yeah, Clankesh, you were thinking of possibly perhaps streaming? Were you still perhaps thinking of doing that? And can you talk about how you are both assessing the game as you build? I mean, like, there's Discord to talk to people. So that's something. But obviously Discord screen sharings, all those fun things. Should we go back? Let's all right, one. Why is this? Oh, wait, no, because the this is why. This is why it was positioned weirdly. There, if we just have it there, that should be all right now. Should be roughly all right. Might need to change a few things. Let's just get out of that. So let's find dwarves. This guy. Started building this dude. This is one of the main ones. I think this is gonna be the main goblin guy. Can you both use Game Maker at the same time? So no, because it's on his thing. So there are some things that we do need to work out. I think maybe because all the games are saved backed up to the cloud, I think you can, Clankesh could share, or whoever you're working with can share that save. So I could go into it, but I'm not 100% sure how it works exactly. I'm building the assets and Clankesh is building the world. So that's how that works. Maybe if I can manage to give up your day job, fair enough. Absolute fair enough. Okay, let's just take a little look here. Okay, so we're on number 3. Don't think we need to change anything about the arm. We just need to color all of this in. Seems about right. Yeah, that looks correct. Why do they look? Oh, right. To make sure that they're the same colors, you can just turn the lighting off, so you don't get the shadows and everything. They are the same color. Do I personally have a Discord server? I do, but I'm not really in it that much. I use it to post out my streams and stuff, and sometimes we talk about blockchain games, but not always. Okay, he looks a bit naked on his chest. We definitely need, like, this going here. Really happy with that. Okay, this arm just... It is lower, isn't it? I mean, it kind of works because of this, but it is definitely a little bit lower. Don't want to have to mess about moving his arm. Let's see if we can get away with it. Maybe he just has a dropped shoulder. Makes sense. Makes sense that he'd have a dropped shoulder. For sure. And because I was making him taller. That's why. That's why he's a bit like this. Because I've actually made him taller, so he's actually taller than your average dwarf. So you will have to give your raw assets to them in order for them to add to Game Maker, right? Or is there another option? I'm hoping so if my assets are approved, you can click the plus button and use them in the game. So that's how that would work. Is that the dwarf leader? Yeah, what do you think of him? What do you think of the dwarf leader? Like that. Sorry, I don't have any music. I really do feel sometimes that I should put music on for you guys. I feel bad for not having music on half the time. See about getting more music. Have a little look. The main color on his legs. Really happy with that. I think similar to the top, we'll put some little armor bits on his legs as well. Don't give away any spoilers. I won't. A close-up of shots of his head. Yeah. Oh, when he's finished? I mean, his head's pretty much finished. I might add some jewels to his crown, though. Instead of them being like that, I think just having jewels instead be good. Maybe a little bit lighter. Let's go for a lighter. Custom would have made my life much easier. Okay. But yeah, obviously, I don't want to just give away like the raw asset files because then those files would then belong to Clankersh. I very much want to keep the IP of my characters that I've created for this because I want them to also appear in the games that I'm creating just for myself. Not all of them. This dude definitely. This dude probably won't appear in the tavern game that I'm making. Probably wouldn't make much sense for him to appear there, but the guy that isn't the bard probably would appear in the other place. Have you seen the Dapper Apes NFTs that are to be in? No, I haven't. Ooh, that sounds cool. Where did you see that? Oh, they look cool. Those apes look cool. Hey, Ave. Hey, he should also definitely be wearing boots as well. Probably. Very hard to do different metals, really. I'm going to say definitely metal. I'm going to take this color. and change it to blue metal around about there. And he is definitely wearing boots. 100%. Similar style. All the dwarves wear very similar styled boots, except for his a little bit more on it. Maybe even add like, no, we're not adding a spike. That would be crazy. Maybe just a little bit of, in fact, let's add a little bit of fur up here. A little bit of brown. A furriness. And the rest of it's metal. A little bit of fur. A bit pricey. Are they pricey? Back to showing your assets. You will have to give or sell them NFTs of your assets you mint for the game, if I understand you correctly. Oh, okay, so back for sharing my assets. So there's a couple of ways. So if I want the game to be minted, then yes, because Clankersh has created it and he's got the land that it would go on, then yes, he would need to own those characters as NFTs in the future, because, you know, that's how it'll work. So I would most likely airdrop those characters to him, so they would appear. He would only need one of each of the characters that are minted, and then I'm not too sure. There's still a little bit for me to find out at the very least, and we would need to arrangements on obviously how to go about this, because this is a collaborative project, not I'm being hired to make the assets. This is, you know, a game that we're basically creating together. They're my assets in the world that I've made up in a region that is both of ours, based in a lore. The Clankersh has got the land for this game to go on, because it's going to be a very big size of land, which is great. It's going to make it a very fun game. He's building the world. He's doing the game mechanics. Absolutely amazing. So, yeah. Find upcoming worlds or game experiences to build assets for. I build assets for myself. That's what I'm building assets for. I have had people reach out to me to build for them. I built Kagi, an asset that's meant to be airdropped to his NFT holders, hopefully at some point. Not too sure what's going on with that, but I made him an asset for that. I've done other freelance work for a few other people as well, and that's gone well. I've had one person I will most definitely never work with again. They were not a great experience in the world of freelance, but there we go. But generally, I have people reach out to me. I don't reach out to other people. They find me. They come to me. So, yeah. I'm eager to figure that out myself as well. I'm working with a 24x24 landowner, trying to figure out how to tackle this huge piece with other creators. Yeah, it can be really, really hard. A lot of the time, if it's a big project and you're making it for... If you're building something that you're like it's the landowner and they're the ones wanting this game to be made, half the time you would be freelance for them, so you would be making these assets and you would get paid for those assets and they would own the assets. That is usually how it would work. It depends if it's if it's something that you're collaborating together with, or if this landowner has asked for artists to help them out. But definitely don't give, one huge piece of advice, don't give up any files of artwork that you've created without receiving payment. Do not. Make sure you know exactly what's going on, what is actually happening with everything before you make that decision. Okay, pretty happy with his boots, not gonna lie. Quite like those. Right, it is cup of tea time. Do I want a normal cup of tea or do I want a herbal cup of tea? Let me know. Let me know now. And while I wait for you guys to let me know what sort of tea I should have, just gonna quickly check on this thing that I should have checked on earlier. Herbal. Everybody's saying herbal. Okay, apparently I need to switch over to herbal then. Right, so do I want peppermint or lemon and fennel? Peppermint or lemon and fennel? Peppermint always. Oh, there we go. Oh, 2 for peppermint. Oh gosh. Okay, I better go boil the kettle. You guys can have the exact same music that you've had this whole time. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm not having a herbal tea. I'm gonna have some Ovaltine. Oh, with honey. Wait, peppermint with honey? No, it's lemon with honey, not peppermint with honey. So yeah, we're gonna just do a little bit more of this. So sorry, I did ask for your suggestions. I did very much contemplate having the tea that you told me to have. Well, I changed my mind. Okay, I went for that one. Okay, and it's 2. Which one was it? Was it this one? I've already forgotten. 1, 2. Already forgotten. And did I made my own metal-y colour, didn't I? Needs to be metalized. Kettle's finished boiling, so I will be going back to that in a moment. Having some lovely Ovaltine. Have you? Also, yeah, I've not tried the blue tea that turns purple when you put lemon in it. Sounds really interesting. I've never heard of it though. Sounds cool. Where do I buy some? Why does it change color? These are the questions I need answering. Can you answer them for me? Simple yes or no. Can you answer those important questions? Oops. About right. You turned your mouth that color. If it turned my mouth blue to purple, you'd all be like, are you okay? Like, do you need to go to hospital right now? Like, okay. There we go. I'm gonna give him some extra leg stuff as well. We need to change his hands. We used a custom skin tone, so we've got to sort that out. But the kettle did just boil, so I'm gonna have to go off to that in a second. So you will have to excuse me. I think they're called butterfly pea flower tea. Okay, butterfly pea flower tea. Oh, oh. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, okay. So they're actually a type of, like, that's the herb in Asia. In Malaysia, they call it bunga telang. But bunga telang, I'm guessing. Also, the flower, the stigma of the blue pea flower are toxic and can cause harm to the body when consumed. I'm hoping that's not used in the tea. I'm gonna stay away from it. I'm gonna stay away from it. Sage, Toddle Hill, how are you doing? You've just caught me as I am literally about to go make a cup of tea. I'm so sorry. But hi, how are you? So you're not just left with the hand there. Let's just show you the king, the dwarf king. He is slightly taller in stature than a regular dwarf. He will also get that tea. Get that tea, apparently, but it might be toxic. You want me to kill myself? No. You've had it? Yum yum. Are you still... You're still breathing? Of monkey. Yeah, I have. I have heard of that tea, that coffee as well. Alright. I'll be right back. Oh, the camera's there. I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Just realised I used a word I shouldn't have. Sorry. Oh, wait, what word did you use? Oh, that word, yeah. Harm. But yeah, how are you doing? Saged, Hoddle, how are you? Are you good? How have you been? Oh, I already put that colour there. Cool. Right, let's go for this and then go for... Oh, whoops. Slightly lighter. I guess like that would do. I'm even going... I don't want that to be the same. So let's just copy that colour. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to get away with this. He's going to be wearing stuff on his hands. So this is going to go out to a 5. Shimmy your hand there. Then, what was your hand on? 3.3. Cool. So we want you on 3. That now needs to be 6. There. 7. So 2.7, so it's in the right place. It's about right. Yeah. Okay, and now we're going to change all of this fun stuff. That looks awful. Go back, go back, go back. Just color in the entire hand first. And then we'll add just here. Make his hand look slightly larger. And here. Nope, a little bit less. There. Up. Up. This is not going to actually be making it easier for me. What's at all? Why is my phone beeping at me? Free to play, but play to earn game free. Wait, what? Oh, I'm getting so many notifications. Shush, you silly phone. Not time for you to be loud. Are you asking if it's free to play? Oh, wait! It's the Snoop Dogg Mint! Sandbox Snoop Dogg Mint. Who's minting some? And B, how am I? I'm tired too. Yes. I am very, very tired too. Where can I do the Snoop Doggy Dogg Mint? This is the question everybody's been asking. Snoop Dogg. There we go. Oh, I have an early access pass. Doesn't it start now? For it was 8 PM GMT. No? 2 hours. Oh, in 2 hours time? Public mints tomorrow. Yeah, 2 hours. Can in 5 hours. Those whitelist for content. Oh, wait. What about those whitelist for having the early access pass? I'm guessing so the whitelist is... I've been given 2 different times then. Because I was told 8 PM UTC, so I'm confused. I'm completely confused. Early access pass commit now. Where do I go to mint? I mean, yeah, definitely. I don't care about the bloody thing is. Let me mint. How much is the gas right now? Who has put gas this high? That is insane. That can't be right. Rejecting that. That cannot be right. Gas isn't even high enough for it to be that cost. Going up in price. Cool. Do I know when Alpha Season 2 starts? Even if I did, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Fine, I'll do that cost. Really cost. Well, it would do. It really estimated at 167 Gwai. Did it go through less than that? No. Well, it went through less than what it was predicting. Friggin' 107. Gas isn't even that high. Sandbox over gaster priced. Gas 74. Yeah, it's gone down now. It's really. I'm not even joking. Look, 167. 167. Crazy. Where do I see him? That was friggin' expensive. Are you buying a doggy? Yeah, I just minted one for a ridiculous gas price. There you go. They all just have that same animation. People, current price 25 ETH? Who's buying that? Nobody. Let's have a look at the activity. What? What? No. 2 have sold? No. I got a bargain then. I'm not mad at the price I've paid. If 2 have sold for the... What? What? Yeah, the whitelist is for both Snoop passes. But it's only for the whitelist, it's only 1 per wallet. So you can only mint one doggy for the whitelist. That is insane. Awesome. Glad I got that. I'll have to tweet about that later. I'll tweet about it now. Should I tweet about it now? I will. I'll tweet it. Trying to mint at the same time. I mean, we get whitelist for a while, but my gas price was like fat. Like there was no reason it needed to be that high. Gwai was it's not going up that high. Silly Gwai. I could have manually put it down. I did think about it. But where's the fun in that? Right. I gotta do my Tweety thing. You guys, just look at this fun arm right there. Like, really, really enjoy that arm. Alright, there we go. I did the tweety thing. How much did one just sell for? There, okay. There are. I've just gone off of it, you guys. I just went off of it. This is how I quickly get over to my inventory. Right, doggies. Activity. Okay, so we've had one sell for 2 ETH and one sell for 1.7 ETH. That is insane. 6 minutes ago and 5 minutes ago. Kind of want to see who this sold to. Oh, let me just click that. That's how I go. Okay, so it was minted and then it went to Retro Gang. Went to Retro Gang. And this one, who bought this one? This one went to Scanel. Scanel. Great name, Scanel. Scanel. I could say that all day. Scanel. Okay, right, we're done. We're done with Scanel. I need to stop. Scanel. Oh, okay. As long as I entertain myself, usually that's all that matters. I apologize. Oh, you lost me for a minute? You lost me? How could you lose me? I'm right here. What are they minting for? 150 sand. Plus gas fee. Don't forget. That elusive gas fee. That made my eyes water until I saw that one sold for 1.7 and another sold for 2 ETH. Then my eyes stopped watering. Was like, yeah, okay, I'm alright with this now. You minting Snoop avatars, Panda? Well, one. The whitelist only lets you mint one, but yeah. But no liquid. What do you mean you have 2 whitelist spots? Okay, Gus. Jesus. Even if you have 2 whitelist spots, unless they're on separate accounts, like addresses, you can only mint one. But yeah, insane. I got one in the contest and one for Snoop First Pass, I think, not sure. Yeah, so if you've got the Snoop Pass, you can mint right now. But you don't get 2. You won't be able to get 2, you can only get 1. Unless you put a different address down. Which I don't condone. Don't be naughty. I like the whisper voice. What are you on about? I didn't say anything. Shh, nothing was said. Shh, it's okay. Oh, I'm such a Jeffel bum today. I'm moving all over the place. Let's do this hand. Then I can't remember. I'm gonna have to just do it. Okay, you guys get your own way. I'm doing the hand the way that I do the hands. That everybody wants me. Our hand. Do. And then you get, where's our hand gone? I've lost our hand. Left hand. Our hand. Right, our hand goes here. Then do the changey thing. So we go that. That should be fine. Yes. And just how big to do it? I feel like his arm's different on both sides. This forearm feels much different. This is a skinnier forearm. Like one. That goes out. So that's just underneath it because it goes to the side. Why are the forearms different? Where's your forearm gone? This one doesn't have muscles! I forgot to add the muscles! Right, we'll decide which one looks better. The one with muscles or the one without muscles. You guys get to choose. But choose wisely. And I've already trimmed this. Oh, doesn't that irritate you when you've already trimmed things? I think that's fine. If we do 5, needs to be 6. And this. Also. Right, so we're going to make it go up 1. That's 0.4. Has to be 4. And then side to 1.5. Beautiful. Nice and simple. Okay, if we just do the muscle there rather than on the side, that might look better. See? Also, this is just slightly skinnier than the other one, so we're just going to see how that plays out. Let me know what you think. Right, which one do you like? Do you like the slightly muscular one with his hand being slightly smaller? This hand needs to bring a bit closer. Or do you like the skinny arm? Let me know. Just announced the Sandstorm collection hit in Marketplace. Oh, awesome! That's really, really cool. Well done, Sparky. You're quite nervous? What are you nervous about? Wait, what did I miss? Oh, like an Iron Fist? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, but I don't like doing his hands. Oh, wait, we still just have the right hand. I can just put the right hand back. Okay, right hand's back. His gauntlet could be gone. Although, really, shouldn't that be on the other side? I could do an attack where it looks like he attacks with his other hand. Don't worry about it. You gotta watch this later? Awesome, please do. Okay, I'm gonna let that arm be how it is and this arm be how it is. I like that it's a little bit different. It's as if he wears that because, like, that gives his arms a bit skinnier for whatever reason. I have one slim arm and one muscular arm with Iron Fist. So you want the Iron Fist with the muscular arm. I'm not switching the Iron Fist over. I'm just gonna add the muscles on this side. Like that. That doesn't look weird at all. No, that would be weird if he looked like that. Hello, Popeye. Actually, that looks kind of alright the way that is. That does still look skinny, whereas that looks pretty big. Okay, what do we think so far? Are we liking him? I hope so. I would like to show you guys, like, his height. I didn't make him too much taller, but I did obviously make him tall. Now, one of the issues is, obviously, like... Oh, wait, that's just his idol isn't closed. Okay, let's go to this. I'm just gonna go put that there. Right, so file, export. We can just have a look at what he looks like. Go to marketplace, new assets, Dwarf King. He does have a name. Let me see if I can find his name. Where's his name? I think Miswald Odenfor. So Miswald Odenfor. What? Don't lie to me. Don't you lie to... No. Why? Why are you asking me to sign in? Weird. I have done nothing to make this not work. Okay, it was because I wasn't logged in. I think. It's stuck on the continue thing, but it's not coming up with the same issue. I just... No, I skipped that. Don't be silly. I skipped it. And he's there. Inventory. Miswald test. Great, so he's there. Lovely. Let's go test him out. Yeah. What is your system? Voxedit works smooth. In my case, I have glitches sometimes when using Voxedit. I have a pretty high-end computer. It's like brand new. Cost an arm and a leg. But luckily, it's like pay no interest for like 12 months, so I have a year to pay it off, which is perfect. Right, let's... I just want to see what he looks like in the tavern, so I'm going to pop him in the tavern. But yeah, I've heard a lot of things, people saying that for some reason, and I don't get why, because I would have thought Game Maker would be a much higher power to work. But I have heard that Game Maker works easier for people from Voxedit. So if you can run Game Maker, but Voxedit is lagging a bit. There you go. There's the height. So not too much of a height difference, but still slightly. Maybe I could do with making him a little bit bigger. But yeah, what do you think about his size? So he's still a dwarf. Just ignore the other dwarf in the background. The other one's just walking around having a great time. Oh, he walked into a wall. So what we have here is the height is perfect. It makes him stand out. Thanks. Yeah. Wasn't sure, maybe he would want a slight bit more, but it was a pain to get everything the correct size and stuff, so if I can avoid making him taller, I definitely would like to. Could always just raise his neck up a little bit to give Stitch a bit more height. But yeah. Then we have Busy Bear over here. We've got the Bard guy. I think we came up with a name. We always forget his name. Then we have Helgalina. And we have poor Keith. Poor Keith behind the bar. Hey Keith. Doesn't even say anything. Works in his parents' bar. Half human, half goblin. That's probably a little bit too easy. Not sure what happened to my wall here. Why is what happened to my wall? Yeah. They've, although I should really not have Benny, but Ms. Wald in there. So, like, all these are things that are not published that have popped up that I've got in my game. But yeah, we've still got a little bit to do with this guy. What time is it? Oh, I've got half an hour left. Kind of want to move on to the next person because just adding his eyes or something doesn't really interest me that much. We're not doing any special animations on him. Right, so we've done the swordfish, sword. We've finished Ms. Wald, pardon me, Ms. Wald. I need another, like, just generic dwarf, so I guess I'm gonna do another generic dwarf. So what I'm going to do is create new, go to dwarf and just go dwarf miner 1. Save. And then what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go back to this guy, open, but I forgot about this one. What did we name this one? What was his name? It's Dolgan Deep Boots. Dolgan! Dolgan, because he was so lazy! But anyway, we're gonna change this guy. So we're gonna keep the general skin tone. But we're gonna get rid of some of the facial hair. Not all of it. I think some of it's alright. We're gonna put the mirror in. The eye color can stay the same. I get rid of the ponytail. And rid of these bits. Yep, pretty happy with that. Rid of that bit. And that's great. And this one is just gonna have slightly larger ears. Like that, just slightly larger ears, that's all. And he's not going to have a monobrow. Let's take the monobrow away. No monobrow for you. But you will slightly furrow your brows. Slightly furrowed. Thank you. It looks a little bit angry. You, female, do I have a female, dwarf? I don't. I will make a female dwarf, for sure. Do want to make a female one. There we go, slightly furrowed. And have this section open for mouth. There. Oh! Oh, he's a character, isn't he? Look at him! He's such a character. Just want to change like his fringe and stuff a little bit so he doesn't look so much like the other dude. Gotta take the mirroring off now. And I'm gonna get like the lighter color. Put the mirroring back on, and he's just gonna have let's go like that for that's not the lighter color. Is it? Is that the lighter color? Really? In which case put a new lighter color down. That looks there we go. Slight different pattern. Love it. Looks deceptive. He's just been working hard in the mines. He does. I don't mean to make him look deceptive. He's just a bit gruff. He's just a hard mine worker. That's all. Literally no idea what I want to do with his body. I'm thinking just grayish shirt, I guess. I don't expect great things from this guy because he's just a generic character. We're not giving him a backstory. Don't make me. Do not make him have a backstory. He's meant to just be one that gets used numerous times. No backstories. None. Nada. Nothing. Do you hear me? Say, oh great, wonderful master, Panda Pops, we hear you. No silliness. Did someone say backstory? Nobody said backstory. Literally no one. Literally no one said backstory. Not a single person. None of you said backstory. I'm too busy with housework to backstory today. Beautiful. That's just what I like to hear. Although not that you're busy with housework. Housework sucks. Unless you really enjoy housework, in which case, have a great time. Maybe he has a phobia of rats. That's why he looks like that, because he's got a phobia of rats. Not no, wait, no, now you're giving him backstory. Oh, I just got why you're giving him backstory. But no. No. He's just a dwarf minding his own business. Just a general dwarf that may or may not get roped into helping the clans. No, you snuck that in there. I was like, you did. The thing is, there we go. You started giving him backstory, and I was just there for the yeah. That sounds great. No, bad clan cash. He's not even gonna have any muscle. That's how much I'm not giving him a backstory. He has no muscles. Can't give him a backstory. He's just a general worker that, you know, might get roped into a greater cause at some point. To just be there on the sidelines. Perhaps someone that doesn't quite make it. Right, as a general worker, he's just gonna have like this weird brown sort of just not even good boots. It's gonna have like a little bit down here. They're just very sort of like rubbish boots. A little bit tan, a little bit brown down here. Varying different browns. Shoot. Right. The main thing as well with this one is most of the dwarves have quite long feet. His feet aren't going to be that big. They're the standard feet sized. Just a standard foot size. Nothing special. Just good old feet. Yeah, I actually quite like that. Why does he look so angry? Maybe I need to change his eye color. I like his eye color, but maybe let's just lessen the intensity. Let's just make him a little bit brighter, as if he is a little bit happy about his day. That didn't change anything at all. Absolutely changed nothing. Absolutely nothing. Right, how long have I been streaming for, guys? Am I at time already? I think I am. I think I am at time. Let's just finish his legs off, though. Can anybody remember, like, the... Oh, wait, we did the browns. Around about this height. Then I think we did this one. Nope, one shade lighter. I think that was that one. I'll have to double check. Yep, that looks right. He would steal your wallet. Hi from Russia. Hello to you over in Russia. No, he's a nice dwarf. Just, you know, just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Don't judge him. Poor... No, I'm not giving him a name. Poor general worker number 1. Making me a name. Is not getting a name. General worker number 1 is his name. Is the only name he has. General worker number 1. Nothing else, no more, no less, nothing, nada. Here we go. Got this bit to go. General number 1 general worker, exactly. He's the number 1 general worker. Are these even 2 different colours? They are. You can barely see that they're 2 different. Go for like... Leave it as it is. Out. There you go, look! He looks like a general worker! You can't tell me that he doesn't look like a general worker. Gotta work out his arms and stuff, but I'm pretty happy with that. Say your name? I literally don't know how to say your name. You can't tell me to say your name when I don't read Russian. Your name is Chick Chirik? Chick Chirik? Is that how you say your name? Hi, Chick Chirik. Googled your name. That's what Google tells me your name is. Sorry if Google's wrong. Most likely is. That's your name? Perfect. There you go. I said it. That's your name. I said your name. No! We are not giving General Worker a name! His name is General Worker. General Dwarf Worker number 1. Present and accounted for. Now I have that song in my head, say my name, say my name. Yeah. Oh. Why? I'm gonna be living in my head for a little while now. Why? Why, Delilah? Oh, for... Well, the other one's out. Like that. Either. Yeah, but it just looks like he's got a bit of embellishment on his sleeves. I want to make them a bit longer. That's not the same colour. Where's the same colour? Which one is it? Oh, it's number... that one. No, because his hips were that colour. Do you have why Delilah in your head now? Because I do. Do this whole side like this. Let's just see what that looks like. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Did you say female dwarf? I love the idea of dwarf children also. I can make, yeah, we could definitely do some dwarf children. It makes sense to have some dwarf children. That would be quite easy to do. This is how I think I'd go about doing a dwarf child. So create a new asset, dwarves, dwarf child 1. No name. Although we could probably have Benny Bobbin's child in this. Import hierarchy, and then what I would do is go back to this dwarf, And I would half the size of the head-ish. Half the size of everything. No, I wouldn't. That's ridiculous. I can't do that. No, go back. Don't save. I'll figure out how to do it. Actually, can I just do head child? I would want to start with a clean slate. This child's got beards and everything. Would a dwarf child have a beard? Do you think? Yeah, I think a dwarf child would have a beard. Like, real messed up their face. Really messed up this poor child. Okay, we're just gonna come out of that. I'll figure it out. It's fine. I've got a few ideas. Maybe stubble. Maybe. I feel like having a... well, actually saying that, I want to stay away from, like, the idea that female dwarves just look like the dwarven men. Wait. Female dwarves. Okay, no, yeah, but female dwarves tend to have, like, seen with having stubble and stuff. We'll see. We'll see what I make. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I am gonna finish. We are getting to the end right now, so let's switch over to this. Ta-da! Yay! Sorry guys, no giveaway today. However, there most likely will be one on Thursday when I stream for 4 whole hours for the extended live stream. Anyway, we are finishing up. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I really did. We got a fair bit done. Right at the beginning, I showed you how you could go about editing the equipment templates, especially the blades one, on how to make a swordfish sword that I made. And showed you how it worked in Game Maker. A few things do need to be moved, but overall it's in a pretty good position and works fairly well. Then we finished off the Dwarven King, Mizwald, and made a Dwarven Miner. We actually made a fair few things today. Usually it does take me roughly just like an hour and a half or something to recolor, remake, edit the templates. I think the Dwarven Miner, because you didn't get sidetracked, was much easier, so we did manage to get quite a bit done. Ooh, 4 hours. Yeah, always 4 hours now. For the extended one. Depends though. Technically, last Thursday, you were only meant to have 3.5 hours. Because I'd done my morning tutorial stream for like an hour and 3/4. The morning one's the tutorial's only meant to be an hour, but if I do 2 hours, then it's 1 less hour for the stream in the evening. But you guys got me for 4 hours. Anyway, I am going to go back and play some more Horizon Forbidden West. I've really been enjoying that. If you guys haven't played it, so good so far. I was enjoying it. So anybody who watched OG Panda playing games over on DLive and may have caught me playing things like Subnautica and even in space playing Crypto Space Commanders, I get very, very nervous when battles and things happen, like heart palpitations and everything, and I get really, really anxious. I enjoy it, but I get super, super anxious. And so scary games are usually very fun for you guys to watch me play scary games because I hate it and I jump scare very easily. But I also enjoy the games, not scary ones, but general games with that. I've just got to a part in Forbidden West where it's obviously starting to get a little bit more serious. And so now I'm nervous playing. I'm getting nervous playing. Just kind of like roaming the land, doing my own thing, being able to stay out of trouble if I want to, but doing the main stories puts me in situations where I have to play it. Luckily, so Horizon Zero Dawn story mode was still quite a bit hard. I still took damage, I still failed in places. I started on normal, I moved to easy, and then I really wanted to just enjoy the story and not really worry too much, so I switched to story mode on Zero Dawn, and it was still a bit of a pain to play, especially when I was getting really nervous in places. So for Forbidden West, I straight up just started in story mode. I was like, I want to enjoy the story, I don't want to be anxious. A little of that anxiety got taken away while I was anxious earlier because they weren't actually doing that much damage to me, which was great. I still have the Star Trek little ship from CSC. Awesome! I still have my Borg cube. Yeah, that amazing Borg cube. Anyway, guys, really, really hope to see you next time I stream. Make sure to tune in on all of my channels and stuff. Follow me over on Twitter if you don't already. And as always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. Goodbye!